Hello. How are you doing, Gemini? Gemini. I believe my candle went off into the nether regions. I feel like using a spider then as my prop, my easel. How are you doing today, Gemini? How is your week? How do you feel your week is going? Right at the ending, about to start a beginning. Of course, every day is like that too. Six of Cups is the card that jumped out. Maybe we'll just take these cards, Gemini. You know, it's kind of funny. Gemini, this almost feels like fun and games, depending on how the devil could be aspected. But the devil in this energy does lend a child. Well, the abandonment that children's play can have. Could also be a past person who can't let go of you, is a little obsessed with you, and is going to come back in due time. Or as I said, it could be a fun devil. What kind of devil do we have for you, Gemini? Devil who's been waiting. Well, we have Six of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Indications of time. Too much time. Six of Wands. Especially with the fact the devil breaks down to six as well. It's very thought out energy, stable energy. Well, you have a hard-working devil, Gemini, in your energy. This devil, Gemini, has been waiting. First of all this wand energy. We have plans, Gemini. Waiting and building the right foundation for action. Also, too, this person wants to make sure they come impeccable to you. Impeccable, Gemini. Holding back and waiting because they want to appear impeccable. Strong Sagittarius energy here too. Page of Cups. Gemini, you have a person who feels very strongly about you. Is this fun and games? Not quite. I had to look at it a couple times. Is this fun and games? Oh, the Emperor and the Devil. No, it's not fun and games. And the Wands, Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands. This is very serious business to this person. This person does want to see you again. They do want to have you act normal around them. Have you act like the way you did before, Gemini. Of course, Gemini, with somebody in Six of Cups energy, can you go back and reenact that freshness, that joy of interacting and enjoying each other's company like the way you were able to then. Even if you yourself, you kept yourself in the same sort of energy and cadence that you were here, Gemini, would you be able to do that with this person who we have all these indications of time with the Nine of Wands, Six of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. This person thinking about you long enough to come in devil energy. This person waiting long enough for them to amass 10 wands. That's a life cycle right there. A very pertinent, transformative life cycle probably for both of you. Could you go back to that energy, Gemini? That person thinks you can. But with all that indication of time being passed, plus with that specific person, even if you wanted to, could you go back to that cadence? They're not really thinking of that. They're just thinking of how you were and assuming that's how you'll be. They're not really taking into account how you possibly could have changed, Gemini. They're just seeing their growth. Gemini will say that their growth has been working towards you through their lens at a past point in time. It's a little sad when you think about it in that energy, Gemini. It's not even like in this energy that I have thus far, I'm not reading these yet, but in the energy that I have thus far, it's not even like they were there going, well, this was the type of person you were back then. With the passage of time and your own efforts built upon this, you know, what kind of achievements have you gotten? What kind of personality have you developed? How have you changed? This person should obviously know that you have changed, but they're not really thinking of that. They're thinking of you back then and them now. There's a disconnect there. And Gemini, this person is waiting. So that's essentially what I have for you, Gemini. I have a person who misses you a lot. They are thinking about you in past energy. They really, 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 Gemini, want to regain the fun times they had with you. They are currently waiting and working and planning and worrying when would be the proper time for them to approach, because Gemini, they have to approach when they have a certain level of achievement, when they are impressive enough. So they're waiting, Gemini, because they're not yet at the level of shocking your socks off. So this person is going to allow more time to pass before doing anything. Should I say signs, Gemini? Well, I did say we have strong Sagittarius. strongest Sagittarius, and then I would just say some, I don't even really feel the Aries and the Capricorn, but it could be. Bottom of the deck energy, Aquarius. Gemini, that's my message for you. Someone wants to come to you, but they won't until they are better than perfect. Will that happen, Gemini? Well, you know, they're eager about it. But the other point too, Gemini, is that this person is working towards making themselves so impressive that they're thinking of you back then, and they're not even thinking about how the you back then and what they know of you could have evolved today. Gemini, till the next reading, I am wishing all of you a very beautiful day. Bye-bye.